Hey, Mom, it's your girl, Carrie, and welcome back to another Monday Mindset episode of Mom Life Career Life. Full disclosure, I am recording this on a day that I would normally release this episode, so I am a little late. I was really sick last week, so I couldn't record because I could barely talk without coughing, and then I was away this weekend. I took a girls' trip with my mommy and my sister. We went to Nashville, and it was just such a great and nostalgic weekend. I grew up listening to country music on a little purple radio in my kitchen, so it brought back a whole lot of memories. And I came back yesterday and I planned on recording then, but I think the whole week of just being sick and not sleeping in my own bed caught up with me. And I took a 3-hour nap, which I never do. And then I just allowed myself to relax the rest of the night. So here we are, a little late, but better late than never. So today we're kicking off week 2 of our mini money mindset series. And I'm really excited about this one because this week it's not about cutting coupons or skipping lattes or doing anything extreme. It's about awareness. Last week, we started this conversation by talking about saving money and some of the small shifts that you can make to make a big difference. And this week, we're continuing that momentum, not with pressure and not with shame, but with a mindset shift that can change everything. And I want to kick us off with this quote that might feel a little bold, but also very true. You must gain control of your money or lack of it will forever control you by Dave Ramsey. Now, let's jump in and break it down.
Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a full lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count.
All right, we're going to talk about this because when you hear the word control, a lot of moms immediately tense up. It can sound strict, it can sound restrictive, it can sound like another thing that we're failing at. But here's the reframe I want you to hear today. This quote isn't about being controlling, it's about being intentional. And when we don't have a plan for our money, money starts making decisions for us. It controls what we say yes to, what we stress about, what we avoid looking at, how often we feel behind, even when we're working so hard and making decent money. And let's be honest, most overspending doesn't happen because we're irresponsible. It happens because we're busy, we're tired, we're emotionally spent, we're scrolling at night after everyone else is asleep. And money leaks don't usually show up as these big dramatic purchases. They show up quietly, consistently, automatically, and which is exactly why this week's mindset shift matters. Because gaining control over your money doesn't mean you're cutting out all the fun in your life. It means deciding where your money goes or it disappears. And that starts with noticing one thing. So here's your challenge for this week, Mom, is I want you to identify the one area where you spend money without really thinking about it. Just one, not everything, not your whole budget, not a massive overhaul. I want you to ask yourself, where does my money go on autopilot? What do I swipe for, click on, or add to my cart without much thought? What expense wouldn't hurt my life if I pulled back just a little? And for me, it is definitely Amazon, which is exactly why I challenged myself to go a full month without spending there. And that's because it was an area where my money was quietly controlling me. And once I noticed it, I can make a different choice. And that's the power of awareness. So this week, your job isn't to fix everything. It's just to notice, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's where the change begins. And tomorrow, we're taking this conversation even deeper. Make sure you come back because I'm bringing back the budget besties, because their budgeting system, especially their Amazon setup, because it could be a total game changer if overspending in that area feels familiar to you. You don't want to miss it. And until then, be gentle with yourself. You're not behind, you're becoming more intentional. And that's where real control starts. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Life Career Life with Carrie Pat.
Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.